Hey there guys, welcome back to Building Colony. I'd just like to start off with this little miner that I done last time, the core miner, and just show off that I I had to redo it just a little bit to make it work, because when I actually tested it out after the building of it, after the last episode, because it took long enough to do as it was, I found a few problems. So I edited it a bit, I put the actual piping on the inside, still kind of showing, and I've put lights on it again because I seem to always forget to put the lights on. So there's a couple of lights on there. The main problem I had was because of when I actually was mining, it kind of broke the things that were on the outside, the piping. It kind of broke it because it wasn't quite digging out the right amount, and I've just put some extra, like... Ooh! I don't remember them actually that must be new. I don't remember them actually painting, or being able to paint, landing pads. So... okay, that must be a new thing in a recent update, or possibly, or something. In the last, well, one of the last two ones. I don't remember. But anyway, as I was saying, I added some, like, landing pads here just to sort of buffer it out, and it can, like, sit in, like, asteroids or something, if it has to. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I'd done. Oh yeah, I added an ore detector, because I think I accidentally must have deleted that. It's got some damage down here. Have I got a welder? No? Let's just quickly get a welder. And fix that up. Sorry if that's a bit bright. That's better. Yeah. So I'll just give you a quick, like, show of it actually going through a mine. So let's just get into it and spin around to the platform. And let's just go into it. And let's not go too fast. And then I'll just show you how it works as it mines. So let's go straight in like this, and we're going in. Just dig straight in, and let's go V for the moment so I can show a bit more, as in like third person view. Why am I sort of digging down rather than digging through as I push accelerate? So now all this stuff, all the ores are all going into the storage containers, and they can get dropped out whenever I need to. It's all the rocks for the moment anyway. And then I'll just pull out nice and gently in the reverse, and if I go into G, it's not that one, into K, and look at the inventory, everything is in the actual cargo container. And then if you go on the control panel and look at the yeah, let's just do that control panel, and it's the connector. You can then collect all, and it brings everything out of the actual storage container, and then throw out, and it will push out of the little, it'll drop out of that little thing right in the, that little bit, kind of almost where the silicon is, but you can't quite, yeah, you know where I'm on about. Where the silicon is pointing now. There we go, that works. So yeah. So that's what I've done with that, and obviously I gave it the paint job. It was because it was a civilian working unit, I thought yellow would be pretty good, so that's what I've done. And so now it's pretty much time to do the surface miner, and I had a couple of ideas that I've worked through on this one. It looks a bit too bulky though, and I don't quite like it, so let's have another go and have another wing it. So I'm going to just quickly cut the video here and jump on to the other save where I've got everything else saved, and we will build it. And then I'll test it out on here possibly some other time, but yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Flipping out. That one? Yeah. Alright, so as you can see, I am back on my my actual, like, save where I've got them all lined up and things, and that's just parked up there. That's the old version I had, and you can have a look at how I had it. So I did originally have a landing gear there, but did I say delete that on that one? I must have done. Yeah, I did. But, and I had the like piping on the outside there, and that always got, just because of the way the actual drills were set out, it doesn't quite clear enough room for this block right here. This, if I go select 2, the block that is highlighted red now, it didn't quite leave enough space for that to clear, so That's why I had to rework that and put all the pipe work on the inside. So I redone that, and I think that's pretty much it. That kept getting knocked off, so I had to do that, and obviously I recessed them on the outside, and that's the reason why I had to take that one off, because I couldn't recess it because of where the piping was. So yeah, that's why I've done that. Let's just quickly, might as well keep this old model in the background. I'll just reverse it out of the way, or just spin it around and shoot it off in that direction, and just park it semi sort of here. Just, well, not park it as such, but if I can get this positioning right, reverse it, and that's probably about right there. So that'll do, and I'm going to go build over this side. So this one is the surface miner I'm going to be doing today. So that's no, shift 1, shift 2, shift 3. Okay, so there's not a lot in there. So what the surface miner is supposed to do is literally just drill along the surface and just, well, I suppose it could make roads in an asteroid. If you had like a nice big flat asteroid like I've seen there is in one, you can just sort of make a bit of a road. So yeah, it's pretty much like that, and you sort of saw how I was thinking how it was going to go, but that was a bit too bulky, I thought. So I'm going to just start off with doing some more, not that one there, setting up everything that I want on my hotbar again, like that, and that, gyroscopes, and a large reactor, because that always seems to work better. Then shift 2, this is going to need some large, well, I suppose it doesn't really need a large storage container. It could do with a medium one still again, because I think that's what I put in there because it fitted better, didn't it? So what will it need? It will need landing gears, but it will have them anyway. It won't need a merge block, won't need that. I will need to try and do some interesting things with some stuff like rotors and pistons, but I won't do that just yet. No. Lights, actual light would be useful. Doesn't need an antenna or a beacon. I suppose it could have an ore detector. And it needs drills, obviously. And I think that's pretty much all. Oh, of course it will need a connector for refueling, a ejector for giving out the ores, and the pipe work, which it doesn't quite fit. So if I just get rid of them ones and go like that, shift 3, and then that can go there. Do I want a control panel or any of that on this small ship? No. Okay. I suppose I should have actually probably tried to. I can't do it in this, can I? I was gonna show off the waving and things. Let's just drop these down and just show it in the thing. So 2, I'm waving, but you can't see it, and you can't see that. You can semi-see that. Maybe if I was in that and do that there, that's how I want to do it. Zoom in, and then you can see that I'm waving, I'm going to be cheering, and I'm going to be thumbs upping, and I'm going to be hanging my head in shame. So I can actually do some things now, if I want to. But there, let's get back into it, and let's get on with the actual building, because I'm not actually timing myself. I really ought to. I don't know how long I've been going for. I don't want to have a 45-minute episode again. Ejector is not available for station. Yeah, no, it's not. So let's start off a new small ship, and this is going to be. Why are you facing that way for? Face that way. That'll do. Right. And if I can control myself again. Oh, what the hell? Interesting. Okay. So what I was going to do is I essentially need a small little platform. I think I'm going to just go with 4 this time. 4 like drills, so let's just flatten that out and delete those extra bits there, like that, and like that. And let's get the drills, which are on there, and number 5, and get them to face downwards. So let's put them like so, like that. Give them about, well, to be honest, this is about the right space, just 2 spaces in between them. That fits there, 2 spaces in between to give it a little bit of extra space between them. And on this side, well, for this sort of spacing, just the 1, just another 2, or should I give them 3 for the lengthways? give them 3 for the length voice. So I actually just drew that out pretty damn accurate to how I want to do this. So that's kind of going to be the basis, I think, for what I'm wanting to do. So let's go back to number 1 like that, and nope, not quite that one. Let's delete out these bits here, and let's put actually some middle things. You know what I'm on about? Mirror image stuff. Oh no, I was on the right one a moment ago. Yes, like that. So if I place that back in and then delete it, it's on all 4 sides. No? No, that doesn't work. Did I not get that one in the right spot? Remove it from there. Have I not got it? Do I need to put it in the middle? I do, don't I? No, no. Like that. There we go. And do, and do, and do, and do, and there we go. So you need to go back there, place that one, delete again, and then I've got access to each of them from where I was intending. Right, that's the plan. So, now, I'm going to sort of go with the idea that I did have with that other ship that I showed you, but... So what do I want to do? Do I want to do it sort of like, if I can get it the right way, like that? Just sort of cover them over like that with some bits, so what I really need to do is that, on that side, and again, just there. And then I can put a load of these along like so, not quite like that. If it would focus the right way, there we go, like that. Oh, too far. Shoot. I can't control myself very well like this, can I? Although that's not so bad, but... Actually, I kind of like how that works, actually. I'm not going to quite do it quite how that just happened, but I'm not going to do exactly what I just saw now. So I can do it like this, turn them around so that they're facing that way, remove that one again, do that. Is it going to work here? Because I can't place it there. I almost wish I actually made it a 3 gap here now, but I think that would have been too much. Does that look alright? Do you think that might work? Whereabouts do I need to go to with this? I can't see. I need to move in. I don't want to hit it though. That's the only thing. What have I just done? What have I just done? What did I just do? Oh, what? Oh, whoopsie. Didn't want to do that. Just because of saving. So move it over. Okay, like so, and don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. And there, because then that's going to go like that. Change it round again. If it will go the right way, there we go. And you will go across, not from there. Thank you, like so. I quite like how that works, and then there's a nice little gap in the middle here, and a little bit in the middle there. So a nice line down the middle. So yeah, I do quite like how that works. So number 3 obviously is going to have to go. If I can just get it to work like that, and like that. I'm doing some interesting noises. It would be better if I go like that. That works even way better. And then there is this one, which I can do from there, and it works all 4. Nice. So yeah, that's how that quite works alright, and then I can put some things underneath there, like thrusters and things that will be important. Yeah, that works out quite cool, I think. So okay, so that's just the general thing that I want there. If that's going like that, do I want it to be maybe one of them for this section? If I can get it the right way around. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I quite like that bit. That works quite well, I think. So it's going to be facing this front way. So if I turn off, if I put, turn off that for the moment. Nope, not the one I wanted to press. Come on. Ah! There we go. Turn it off for the moment, because I want to put a quick little 3x3 bit only on here. So I can then put, I think, that, the cockpit right there. Yeah, liking it, liking it. Maybe I should put it back a little bit, so I can have a bit more to the front. It doesn't really need, excuse me, protection on the front, does it? It's a, like, civilian vessel, it shouldn't need it. So yeah, that should be fine. I need to put some thrusters and things in, don't I? So let's get 6 the thrusters up, and let's actually put in a few along here where it should be. So let's go and get it facing the right way, and should I just put it's a 3 kind of spacing there. How many do I want to put in? Or do I want to just put 2? What does 1, 2? What else? There's a 2-way bit there. I'm trying to think what I'd want to put in. I'd want a ejector. So let's get. Is it on this one? No, it's on that one. The actual ejector. So that's going to work out cool. Can go in that little gap, and then there can be a light on that point. Do I want to? I might as well insert, like push it in like that. Yep, that looks cool. I like how this is working. Yeah, and then some thrusters can go. 6 can go. Do I want it as a 6 strong kind of thing, or do I want it as just a 2 point there, or just a 1 on either side? Let's do it. Oh, I need to turn that on again. Turn that on again, there we go. So, place 1 there, which it wouldn't work because that wasn't there. There we go. Just the 1, and then another one like that. Do you think that looks alright? But then what would I have in the middle bit? Or I have another idea. The light doesn't go there, and of course it deletes it because of that, but it's all good, it's all good. Light doesn't go there. Let's turn that off and put number 4, put a... I'm going to have to go the other side quickly. So that's the front, so I want the... Oh, don't be moving. Please don't be moving. Are you moving? You're moving. Okay, let's just do that, and I suppose actually what I should do is go like that. Yep, and then... And now it's not moving. That's a new little trick I found. How to work. It's awesome. Right, so what was I just thinking? So the front is where I should put the... Hang on, like that. Just put it there for the moment so I can do it a bit better than before, and... Come on, right way around. Yep. Do that like that. And then the light can go there again. No, not the light, it wasn't the light in the first place, was it? It was the ejector. Awesome. I quite like how that works. Yep. Now I need to work out how to get it so that only the things that come from the drills go out there and something on top goes into the thing. So I should be alright. So our storage container, number 1. Storage container can go in... how do I want to do this? How am I twisting this round? I think that's how I want it to be going, isn't it? Yeah, because then it can go with a... 7 can go like that, and then that can go like that, and then 8. Let's turn that on again so that it gets everything the right way, like so. Now the best way I think for this to work would be for it to be like 9. Let's turn... This isn't going to work very well, is it? I wish there was a way of turning only a certain one off, but that's not going to work, is it? Let's turn it on for the moment. Right, that's how I want it to go, like so. Then turn it off, and then I can delete the ones I don't want. Right. Then turn it back on again. No, turn it off. It's not going to work quite how I want it to anyway, is it? I don't think. That's to go like that. And then another one to go like that. And then if any more I build will be... Well, I suppose, actually no, because that needs to come out as well, doesn't it? That needs to go... That does need to come out as well, so... That does kind of make sense. So this one will go like that. The only bit that's not quite working is that bit, because of the storage container. So what that really needs to be is another one of them, really. And then that needs to be a straight one, and then we have another one of them, like so. Okay, that's how that's going to work out, and I've just knocked it, haven't I? Are you now flying away from me, if I'm not moving? No? Awesome. Right. Delete that one, delete that one, put that in, and put that in. Right. I like how that's kind of working already. So we got the thrusters on the bottom, haven't we, already? Yep, I like how that's worked. Alright, so it's a 4 strong directional force up, at least. Do I want the large thrusters and stuff still? I don't know. So the fuel should actually be a small container. I didn't actually think to get a small container for it, so let's actually just put a small one on. But I don't know quite how that's going to work yet, so I'm just going to go back to this and some more thrusters. So I think in that sort of position would work fine. Do I want to put that on? Put them at the back as well. I suppose I can do that. So where do I want to put them? Like that? And like that? I suppose that kind of works. I suppose. Or do I want them lower down? Higher up? How's this quite going to work? Because it's kind of... That's already a flat bit, and then another flat bit there. Do I want them there? But no. It's a difficult thing to think sometimes. I've actually got time ago now, yeah. What's the more important things I need? I need a reactor, and this is a large reactor, and that's going to be rather difficult to fit in. Just turn them off again. Especially seeing as it wants to go right in there. I suppose what I could have done, what I could do, let's go back onto that one, and like that, and let's just delete that, because that's all fine how it is. I'm just going to have to do it. So it's delete that, put that, delete that, put that. I want a corner piece like so, and like so, and then put the large container back on, but so that it's facing that way. Yes, that works out fine. Then they connect in like that, and it's pretty flat, and then the large reactor can actually sit nicely on top there, and it doesn't get connected by it. I do need to make sure though it can be connected to by other things. So if I connect that up there, let's go on another two, and the connector can go on top. Now it's not connected up to the thing, so that's going to go like that. Yep, quite like how this is working. And then it needs connection to come out. Why won't you go the right way? There we go. Like so. You can have one that goes like so, and like so, and then I can have a couple of storage containers, a couple of the smaller storage containers facing like that, and then that's the fuel where it goes. Awesome, I like how that works. I quite like how that works. Let's just hope it is actually going to work practically with how everything else is going. So let's just try and do that again. It was like so, and like so, and then that was like so. Then we had the storage containers like so and like so. Okay. And I'm getting confused which controllers I've got again. Okay, so then that's cleared off that, so we need some gyroscopes probably in a decent spot, so 8, and they can go in. Can I turn that on? Yeah, I might as well do that. And let's just do that. I know they're kind of facing the wrong way, but I quite like how it fits. That should be plenty of gyroscopes for it. I suppose I could have always put that on the back. Actually, no, wait, because yeah, that's not connecting to that, is it? But then I could have had another one on the back, and it could have been a better way of connecting on to get rid of the stuff. But yeah, it's a tough little like thing, because I like the way I don't think you can't yet to say don't get rid of such and such from so and so, because you can tell that thing to throw out all. I think. Let me just get into it. Let's do that, or like that. Control panel, and it's a connector. You can just do collect all and throw out, so you don't really want it to get rid of all the fuel, really, because that would be silly. So yeah, the other thing I need is actually thrusters upwards, isn't it? I need some upwards thrusting, which I can kind of put along the edge here, because I think, and I need some sideways one as well, so 6. And does it just go straight there? Because that makes it... If we go like that, and like that, that's the 4 strong bit again, isn't it? Which fits pretty much the same as everything else there. And then I need some downwards ones. Or up, yeah, downwards. And they got... That's going to be more in the kind of corners. So if I put a block like that, and then go... Actually, do I want to do it quite there? Or do I want to... Oh, they don't quite fit on here, do they? Let me just go down one like this and bring that across like so, and then put these kind of like, if I can think how I'm doing this, in a reasonable position, like so. I think that's reasonable. And I'll work around that in a minute, but that's kind of how it is. So I got gyroscopes and I got that. So let's do the actual building of this bit. So I think how it's going to be is like that. It's going to ramp up pretty much. Not too far, not too far. Not to quite there. And then it can even ramp up to there, but I don't think it can. Let's just do one for the moment. Because this is going to be all just one. And that one? Or do I want to put that as a... I think I need to put that as that again. Yep. And that can be that again. And then that goes like so again. And then that goes across like that. Yeah, I like how that works. I like how that works. That goes in like that. This needs that again, but it doesn't quite... I don't know quite how to make it so that it carries that on at that point. I think it's just going to have to be literally put that... just trying to press the right buttons. If I just chuck it in that corner, it'll be easier to do. And then do that again. And then that can go along like so again. And oh, I needed to do that, didn't I? Yeah. Quite like how that works out. And then... is that high enough? Not really. Do I want to put them down one? It might be better to put them down into it like so. Yep. And then remove that from like that. And it kind of shows the workings here, but I kind of think that's okay. Yeah, I can't do that like that. I'm so glad it doesn't like replace things when you're building in the wrong spot. I think that kind of works. It does show off this sort of thing, and what do I want to do here? Do I want that, or do I want to just put it as a bit like that? Or not quite, maybe. Let's two. Try and build that on that side. I hope it didn't do anything. Nope, don't think it did. That's okay. Have I put an ore detector in? Yes. Have I put lights on? Yes. Let's just turn that round and do it like so. And then I don't like this bottom bit. I'm gonna turn off, I think, that one. And then make sure I'm doing this a bit better. Do I want that to be that? I think it should. And then I can put that like that. And then that can also be one of them. That works out a bit better for that spot. And then I can probably put another one of them there if I really wanted to. Might as well. I think I quite like it as it is, but of course I knew that was going to happen. Right, you need to go back into there. I don't quite like how you can see the engine, so I want to somehow cover that over. And by doing that, can I do it with that one? Will that work? Let's just turn it around like so. Do that. And you can put that like that. And like that. And you can put some of these like so along. I think that kind of works. What do I want to put there? Another one of them? Facing that way? Yeah, that'll work. And that facing like so, and then I can put that across the top. And that works. Yeah, I think that works. I like it, I like it. If I really want to, I can go and put that like that, like that. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to put it like so? I think that quite works. I think that kind of... showing a little bit off there, but it's kind of a little bit weird looking. I quite like how it works. How long I've been recording for? Probably way over half an hour now. So let's just give it a quick test. Nope. And see how it works. So, is it functional? Yeah. Power usage is fine. Need to turn the gyroscopes down, mind you. So gyroscopes, turn them down to 25%-ish. Or 20%, let's do that. Does that work a bit better? Yeah, that works better. I haven't got any landing gears on this part, mind you. Right. That's something I've just thought. Don't really know where I could land it, but it seems like it works fine. Quite like how it works. I think the best way for it to land is probably with like somewhere up here. So do I have landing gears on here? Yes, that one. This may be a slight problem due to it being how it is, but I suppose it doesn't matter if it leans over that. So if I put the one like that, and it can hang on to something on top, and then obviously something can refuel it. That's the idea anyway, if it kind of works out right. Or I could try and put it so it lands on things there, which would kind of work as well, I suppose, but then I don't quite like how it looks there. And I can't recess it either. I can't recess that one either because of that, but I think that's probably the best point for it to be as it is, yeah. Just sitting on, it just lands on something on top because obviously it hasn't got bottom space, so in a ship it will be a hanging kind of landing point. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've got lights on it this time, obviously. It hasn't got lights pointing forward, but then that's not quite how it needs to be. It needs to be so it's down. I'm not really implementing the idea of all these new control things that they've brought in. So if I go into G, I need to group things up, but I haven't really quite brought that into it, so I can toggle off and toggle on, things like that. But I can probably get into that. When I get into some more bigger ships, then I'll get into like these sort of things with intricate ways of things being done by certain stations and things, but considering this is just a one person man ship and things, I know you can't technically look under below from mining as you are. You just have to pretend that you have a camera or something like on one of these where you can see what you're doing down below, sort of thing. Which they may implement someone, maybe. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this has worked out again. It looks pretty good, I think. It's ugly, I'd say, really, but it looks like it's a proper functioning kind of thing. And I quite like how it's turned out. It looks better than my one where it had 6 drills below, so yeah, so what I said for this one, this is a surface miner. It's pretty much just to clear like the surface, maybe flatten out the surface, because it can just sort of head straight and those things drill out, or basically sort of making a road sort of thing or something. So, which you could probably do with a like vehicle, but a ship's better. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave it a like, share with your friends, because obviously if you've enjoyed, they may enjoy. Leave comments below of if you want me to build any other specific things, or ideas of what I can build. Like I said, I do have a list on my other screen, but if you can list something else that I haven't got down, then I will get round to it, or I might do it earlier if people are constantly asking for it. And yeah, if you don't want to miss out on all these episodes, make sure you are subscribed, because if you aren't subscribed, you may not notice me actually putting the next video. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.